Should probably do like all the aromas first. Cody, which years did you say we're starting with?
It's either 13.
Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So we're going to try a blind one here. We did
Yeah,
an IPA. We've got an IPA coming. And so I thought, well, let's just mix it up and do something blind, just for fun. I've got a reason for it.
That's not an IPA.
Well, I thought you had the other shared.
Oh, I do.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
okay.
So we do have an IPA.
Well, I don't know if we get to it with the issues we have.
We may not.
Anyway, sorry. We got a Stout coming
digress.
next. Yeah, back to this beer, sorry.
Okay, so it's not an IPA.
Not an IPA. I don't even know what this one is.
No, it is blind.
It is
of
blind.
course.
So this beer looks, I mean, you guys can't see this. So it's it's dark, but it's brown. And you can see brown around the edges.
It's
I mean, it's definitely not like chocolatey darkness. And then there are little white floaters all throughout this beer. I don't think you guys will get what I'm getting, but there are little white floaters. Don't think it's yeast. I'm hoping it's adjunct like coconut. But looks a little thin on the at least how it looks. Swirling it. Holding the glass pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm guessing double digits ABVs. Let's get into it.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I think that's coconut.
Okay.
So it smells like it smells like a brown ale, like maybe a barrel, maybe a brown, like a barrel aged brown ale, dark. It's just got kind of like a caramel, toffee. Sweet caramel toffee aroma.
Okay.
It's got, I'm thinking that's coconut, but part of it, maybe my mind is obscured by these little white floaties.
Whatever the white thing is.
Oh, it smells really good though. You got to get into it a little bit.
All right, you ready to?
Cheers.
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 Okay. All right. I know what I want to say, but I got to be quiet because I want to see what you think first.
Yeah. So my initial sip, I got some of that kind of caramel toffee sweetness, a little bit of burnt sugar.
Okay.
And then whatever that adjunct is, I got it. But then I got this almost like a little tart or fruitiness, something that I don't quite think should have been there. It was almost like a strawberry type fruitiness to it. Hang on, I'm gonna do another sip.
Yeah, I don't get. Whoa. I don't get that.
Okay. Yeah. It's not a fruitiness. I was wondering if there was an infection. I retract that fruitiness. I think it's maybe. I don't know if it's a hop bitterness to it, but there's some kind of little tang to the back, and I'm not quite sure what that is. A little bit of heat to it, maybe a hop bitterness. Definitely nice sweet beer up front. I do stick with that. So you have these caramel toffee candy notes on the front.
Just don't give a rating before I at least give you a hint, because I think that you'll underrate it, because what you may be perceiving as an off flavor, I think is meant to be in there.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know what kind of barrel that would be?
Oh, maybe like a wine barrel aged.
How about, is it peaty at all, smoky at all?
Oh, is it Scotch?
Scotch. So the first sip I had, I thought, wow, that's exactly what I expect from a Scotch ale. It wasn't too smoky, it wasn't too peaty, but it's just knowing it's there.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I kind of see that. But going into a blind, that's a hard one to pick out. I'll give you that.
Interesting. Okay.
So now that you know that what you were seeing or what you were thinking was, possibly an off flavor, possibly something on the back end, was probably the Scotch-barrel.
Okay.
What else do you get? And if I'm wrong, tell me. But I could kind of see where that could come off as an off flavor.
Yeah.
If you weren't expecting it.
It was kind of evolving for me at first. The initial thought, because it had this tartness to it, which I don't think a tartness was Scotch, I'm not sure, but I perceived it as a tartness. I thought it could have been off flavor. Then it kind of went away, and it was more, like I said, just like a little bit of a bitterness or whatever. Could it be Scotch, like a peatiness?
I feel like
when I said peatiness, I think I said it so fast it sounded like penis.
It did. That's okay though. It's not. This isn't kid friendly anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. So no. It's something there. I don't know if it's a Scotch barrel or not. It's just kind of like a tartness to it. We do so many big sweet stouts.
Okay.
That this actually just it doesn't have that big sweet finish that I'm used to.
I would agree.
It has a little bit of kind of this vanilla creamy. I'm thinking again, and it might just be the floaties, but I'm thinking it's a coconut. But it's almost like I said, the caramel thing that's always on the front. That caramel toffee sweetness is always there. I think I get like this kind of vanilla or marshmallow, coconut, kind of that range of flavors right after that. And then there's this, and maybe it's the barrel, I don't know, but I get this little kind of tartness. Just a flavor I can't quite put what's there. So,
well, I'll tell you, I don't get the tartness you're talking about. It may be that I'm just
maybe it's
not
a barrel.
refined, but I feel like my first sip was like, this is exactly what a Scotch barrel aged beer tastes like.
Okay.
But kind of dialed down. It's not strong enough. I mean, some of the Scotch ales or Scotch barrel aged beers are just so over the top that I don't even like them. But this one I'm actually is not bad. It's pretty good for what I think it's supposed to be. I'm going to give it a 4.25 just because I think it's what they were going for.
I'll give it 4.2.
I'll go ahead and show you what it is.
So no Dragon's Milk.
Dragon's Milk
Scotch
Reserve.
barrel aged with marshmallow and dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So dark chocolate can give me that flavor.
Okay.
When I take, and I think that's what I'm getting.
The fruity flavor that you're talking about? Okay.
It's a bitterness. It's like like a bitter. So dark chocolate for me, and I get this on the back of a dark chocolate. It has this sharp bitterness to it, and I think that as soon as I saw dark chocolate, I can definitely get that. I think that's what I'm getting on that back end.
Okay. But for what they were going for, we've done a lot of the Dragon's Milk Reserves. Some of them have not been the best, and this one to me
So
is
this
one
is
of the
a
better
stout?
ones. Well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but this is lighter than the normal ones.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're all thin, but the color's lighter is what I'm saying.
It is. Yeah, it is.
I don't know if you
Probably
guys can see now, but
because it's only 11%.
They're, what are they, 13 normally?
Yeah, normally 13, 14.
But yeah,
15%.
I don't know if you guys can see any better now. But
I think it could pass for a porter for sure.
yeah, it's just it's
ale,
brown,
maybe.
like
Yeah.
I mean, looking at that, it just looks really brown to me. But anyway, no, 4.2, it's good. I like it better than some of the ones I've had from them.
But considering that, I get the Scotch barrel, I get something sweet, which I attribute to the vanilla, and as far as the dark chocolate, I was kind of just saying the bitterness was maybe from the dark chocolate.
I think so. I think that's what I was getting.
But I thought, put all that together, and I thought, considering the last one, we didn't like at all. I thought this was a nice step up from the last time.
Yeah, that was fun, man. The only thing I got was the coconut.
Well,
marshmallow. Okay.
Marshmallow, vanilla.
Okay. That kind of that flavor, yeah.
That kind of
so I didn't get it exactly, but
that's okay. But
they're always fun.
The bottom line is Scotch adds such a rich flavor. It's fairly distinct, but it's not always perceivable by itself if you don't know what you're looking for. Unless it's over the top, and this one was not over the top.
No.
So I thought it was a pleasant beer.
Yeah, it was really good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
4.2, 4.25. If you've had this one, let us know. As always, guys, if you give the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.